Yes, Ruby, welcome. Am I
Yeah,
audible to you?
yeah, you're audible and visible too. So first of all,
Okay,
good evening, ma'am.
good evening. How are you, Ruby? We are meeting for the second time, I know.
Yes, yeah, yes. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. What about you?
All right, perfectly all right. So,
Okay, nice to hear that.
yeah, since we are meeting for the second time, I'm going to skip the introduction, formal introduction,
Okay,
because we know
okay,
about each other. Um, Coming to Sunday, the favorite day of everybody. Want to
yes.
relax. How did you spend your Sunday?
Today, maybe after waking up, I took some classes. It's my second class today. I took first class with co-learner and I discussed some like the normal conversation. I talked uh, too on general conversation with co-learner and after that I edit. After that I edit a video. I
Okay.
will upload that video maybe tomorrow and then I prepared mm, some no, I can say some note, not note. I prepared some topic and all for my class because suppose I read any book, so came across a new word, so I wrote down those words in my notebook, in my diary, and try to make sentences. Then I do, and after that, yeah, I'm here. I'm talking with you.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
You said that you will upload those videos. Do you upload on YouTube?
Yes, I have a
Okay.
YouTube channel. Maybe I told you few days back. Yeah.
Okay. I've forgotten the name of your channel. Just repeat it.
My channel name is Rebound Resilient Ruby. Yeah.
Ruby, what is the meaning of resilient?
Resilient, which means quickly recover, bounce back,
Yes.
strong again. So we can say resilient.
Okay. Do you remember any incident when you showed resilience in your life?
Any incident, not that kind of any incident, but I can say sometimes I feel I have to do some extra thing in my life. I know I have big potential. I can do some better thing in my life. But sometimes I think a lot. I mean, I can say overthinker. I was an overthinker person, but nowadays I'm trying to manage these things because really harmful for my life if I think a lot. So yeah, nowadays I'm trying to overcome this thing, and
Right.
I can say mind diverting. Now I have YouTube channel, so I am trying to indulge myself in this way. Yeah, whole days. I'm trying to learn how to make up perfect videos and making thumbnail and how can I talk on topics. And I read some, I can say, article on YouTube, on Google, like this kind of thing. Nowadays I'm doing. Not any specific thing.
Yes.
Yeah,
What type
it's
of
like a normal.
articles? Yeah. What type of articles do you like the most?
Related to current, if any new thing happening around the India, around the world, so I read it, those articles, if I like. Yeah.
What news is going on these days? Very, very prevalent. As you said that you.
Nowadays, you know about,
Mhm.
I can say election is also around of the year, so everywhere there is like a happening manifesto, what will be happen, how will we conduct the election, and some parties, this kind of things. And apart from that, some news, some Bollywood's news, I also read it.
Okay.
Yeah, depend on my genre. Sometimes I read some Bollywood news, sometimes like what happening in India, and yeah, this kind of news.
Right. You are perfectly right when you said that election fever is on. And now for another 2 months, we will all be gripped by that. Good.
Yeah,
Um, Coming to today's topic, very horrible time, that is
yeah.
COVID-19 and lockdown. Any memories of the lockdown?
Even though I talk on this topic with few days back, few week back
Okay,
on this
okay.
topic.
Let us take some other topic then, right?
We can talk on books because nowadays I love reading books. Recently,
Very,
I have inculcated this habit, and I can say I will be stick maybe this habit. Yeah.
yeah,
So I'm okay with this topic.
right. Reading. Yes, it's said that books are a constant companion. If we are an avid reader, we don't need friends. So, how true it is?
Yeah, it is true. I can say if uh, books count as a good friend. If you if you are picked up a good book because a lot of genres available, it totally depend on our genre. If you are habitual of reading books, so first of all it will be develop your knowledge and your creative thinking as well and your personality. You can think a better way and your mind will be sharp as well. Nowadays I am also observing this thing, especially for learning this language. Um, I started reading books especially for learning this language. So yeah, I can say when I feel nowadays when I if I have mm, if I have a time, so I pick my book and start reading. Just yeah, one paragraph, two pages, three pages. Yes,
What
and
time of
after reading, I feel really really good. I can observe. Maybe I told you I read that book written by Sudha Murthy, and when I read, so I feel really happy. I can imagine. She's a great storyteller. Teller, I can say Sudha Murthy. Inspector Sudha Murthy ji.
yes, yes.
Yeah, she's a
And
superb. She's mind
any
blowing.
book of Sudha Murthy you read? Tell something
It is
about.
my first book. It
Okay.
is my first book I picked. Yeah.
So tell
Yes.
me about the book.
Okay, this is a storybook named 3000 Stitches. In this book, maybe 11 stories available based on Sudha Murthy's life and which type of personality she had during childhood and when she started their I can say business. She is a chairperson of Infosys now. So she has shared one stories as well, and they are left there. And she has also shared their grandchildren's story. So the first story is like a 3,000 stitches. In this story, she said that there were a few women. They come from Devdasi culture. Devdasi means the servant of God. Earlier, I mean, in initial days, but when time will be passed, so that culture change in, I can say, prostitution. So, Sudha Murthy, she helped those women try to, I can say, yes, she helped those women in first story. And after that, she said another story. In this story, she said she was the first woman. She was the first girl during college time and how she managed the whole thing. And because boys are they are just pulling her leg and they all because she was a single lady na, so that but she beat the whole girls and she talked in her college like that. Yeah, this kind of sort of stories she shared. Yeah, I have completed maybe nine stories till now.
Very good.
Yes.
Perfect. Here, a little bit improvement I would talk about. First is Ruby, don't go so fast because
Okay.
when you go fast, so many ideas are in the mind, brainstorming is going on. And if we go fast, one idea is still there when we jump to the other idea. It's said
Okay.
that when we speak, the other listener must have those images before the eyes. Those images must flash. If we go very
Okay.
fast, the listener won't be able have those images, and we won't be understood properly. Second, when we go very fast, one idea is not completed, we jump to the other idea. In that way, sentence is left abrupt. So abrupt
Okay.
sentences sometimes looks as if communication is not proper, because we know, our mind knows, but the listener doesn't know that where the
Yeah.
sentence finished. Here, the tip is that when we write, we use the
Mm,
punctuation marks. We put full
mm.
stop, we put comma, semicolon. While speaking, also, those punctuation marks are to be followed. My first sentence finished, I have to give a short pause. Means I'm starting
Okay.
another sentence. If examples I'm giving, comma is needed. I went to the market, I bought potatoes, tomatoes, grocery. Now I have to
Mm.
put commas. Shorter
Yeah. Yes.
pause is needed while speaking. So, in that way, for example, I'm giving one example, colon is there. Now I'm quoting one example. Colon I have to put while writing, speaking also. I have to give a short pause so that the other person's mind is ready to listen to our example. So, in
Okay.
that way, punctuation marks are to be observed while writing as well as while speaking. That makes our communication quite understandable, and serenity and stability remains there, and we can work upon our modulation of the voice also. If we'll go very fast, we won't be able to bring those expressions on the face. Now when I say expressions, I mean that if I am saying something happily, for example, Ruby,
Okay.
you did very well. Now see my eyes wide open,
Yeah.
smile on the face,
Yeah.
my voice is
Right.
going up.
Yes.
When I say Ruby, India has lost the cricket match, gloominess, sadness,
Yeah.
my voice is dipping down. Now,
Down.
when I
Yeah.
am guiding you, stability is needed. No need to go up and down because I'm just giving my feedback and guidance I'm giving. Complete stability is needed. No anxiety level, no gloominess and sadness is required. So, when we go with stability, sentence structures are a proper, stability is there, and we don't leave the ideas and the sentences abruptly. Secondly, if we will go like this, we'll be able to communicate properly and we will be able to think the next idea also. Otherwise,
Okay.
we will stop and think of the idea because we are buying time what we have to say next, right? So, uh, second thing which I noticed, that tense a little bit. You were talking about the story, but here and there, present tense was there. Story is always in the past tense. Anything which has
Okay.
gone by. For example, she said, when you were talking about Sudha Murthy, she said that it will be past, it would be past, because we are
Okay.
talking about the past. So,
Past.
keeping in mind that whatever has passed, simple past needed to be expressed. Any confusion?
Okay.
Now ask about this.
Okay. So I have to focus on like bit voice modulation and it's sometimes yeah sometimes I can say big issue for me.
Mhm.
Now I am not okay, especially grammar, especially tenses. Sometimes I get stuck. How can I talk on topic? And then I feel anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to speak on the topic in a well mannered, so I forget the whole thing.
Oh, that is the reason is you go very fast. Anxiety
Okay.
level goes up, and in this process, you start jumping the ideas and the sentences. Go at slow speed. See the way I'm speaking. Slowly I'm going.
Yeah,
And from the mind of that, I'm thinking of the other idea also. I'm buying time to think of what I have to say. So when we go with stability, things get smoothened, and the other person is able to understand what we want to communicate, right? So another thing, as you can see in my hand, pen is there, right?
yeah.
I asked you to speak on this pen. Uh, no need to tell about the color, brand, length. No, you can go to any extent, breaking the pen. I want to see how you will elaborate.
Okay, okay. I will try my level best.
Yeah,
Yeah. Pen is the most powerful weapon in the world. We can change everything with the help of pen. Yeah, I mean writing skill because we can write with the pen. And not even these days, I can say, mm, lot of writers they had they wrote down a lot of stories, lot of history just because of pen. Yeah, we can throw our we can just put our thoughts uh, on the paper if we have a pen. And especially writer, if write suppose if any person he or she he want to become a writer, so just all always that person always find a calm and serene environment and just take his um, a notebook and try to wrote down their thought, whatever comes in his mind. Just try to wrote down a notebook and pen.
good, good attempt. Because without preparation, when we speak, yes, slowly we can achieve that target. Purpose is that only because you have joined the classes for this purpose, that whenever you have to speak with your friends, relatives, or instantly you have to express yourself, you should be geared up for that. And that was my purpose, that how we will go for the elaboration. uh, just hear one thing. Whenever we use to, first form of the verb, to write, not to wrote. Okay? To
Okay,
is infinitive verb, verb infinitive, which always takes first form of the verb. To write, to cook, to eat, to run, to jump, to do.
okay, first.
First form of the verb. Rest, yes, you tried your level best, and which is positive is stability was there when you were speaking.
Okay,
Anxiety level was less. Now try elaboration part, and a spontaneous flow is needed. Uh, at home also, try talking to somebody, and if you feel nobody is there, there is no harm standing before the wall length mirror and speaking. So a mirror is an honest device which reflects back our mistakes. So this is what I need from you. Speaking without preparation effortlessly. Slowly and gradually, we'll achieve that target once the anxiety level has come down. Right?
okay.
So, anything you want to say before we part ways?
What
Yes.
Sunil? What is the meaning of abrupt? Yes, abrupt.
Abrupt means leaving it suddenly without completing it.
Okay,
Sentence
abrupt.
is
Okay,
not completed, another idea is troubling you, you left it and jumped to other idea. So in this
okay,
way, sentences are abrupt, ideas are abrupt, means suddenly we are leaving
okay,
it and going to other idea. So for example,
okay,
now last two sentences I abruptly left, and you looked at my face, what I want to say. So this is the condition. When we go very fast, suddenly we are leaving the sentences and ideas, right?
Okay. Yeah, I can say I should focus on try to speak.
Yeah, speed.
Oh,
Because the rest of the thing will be taken care of automatically by your mind. First of all,
okay,
speed is less. We can express ourselves. We can talk about idea in such a manner that where accuracy level is also taken care of, modulation of voice is proper, expressions are coming on the face, switch over is very good from happiness to sadness, sadness to guidance, guidance to just gloominess. So that we can make a switch over. And then body language
okay,
also becomes quite suitable. I'm talking about something, I'm talking, huge it was. I can show huge it was. I had gone
okay.
far away.
Gestures.
Yeah, gestures.
Okay, I
So
have
I
to use
don't
some
recommend,
gestures.
yes, I don't recommend too much gestures because too much means we are enacting a play on the stage. We are not doing that. It's not a Shakespearean play where every emotion has to be enacted with the words. No,
Yes,
our expressions
yes,
are perfect. That's our face in itself is a audiovisual aid which expresses what we want to say. But yes, spontaneously we raise a hand, we show I had gone far away, it was a huge gesture. So that looks good, but not too
yes.
much, right?
Okay, 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 okay.
So, with this, I wind up the session, Ruby. Nice talking to
Yeah,
you, and you're a very receptive person. When I say receptive, I mean whatever I was telling, you had the full inclination to listen and to adopt. Ruby, I say goodbye to you. I wind up the session. Good day, all the best, and hope to meet you again. Bye bye.
yeah, of course, of course. Bye
Bye
bye. Take care, ma'am.
bye.